Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing some spring inspired dip powder nails. But first, have you subscribed to my channel yet? If not, I don't understand why not, because you know these nails are about to be fire. Now let's get into the design. As per usual, I'm going to start out with 2 dried layers of my Peel Off base coat. And since I enjoyed using the base gel polish for dip powder, I'm using that again today. And my color is going to be DP 5647 from my Lanfo dip powder collection. Okay, so first I begin with polishing on the base gel polish, and then I use my Betty Crocker measuring spoon that I got from Dollar Tree to sprinkle on the dip powder, so that way it's less messy, and also it made the nails pretty thin. And in between each layer, I cured in my LED UV light for a full 60 seconds. Now, if you're a returning viewer, you already know I wait until I finish all 5 of my nails before I brush off the excess dip powder with either a fluffy brush or an eyeshadow brush. In this case, it's an eyeshadow brush. Honestly, if I'm going to use gel polish, it's going to be an eyeshadow brush. And now I'm going in with a second layer to reach full opacity. And with this layer, I polish, sprinkle on the dip powder, and I do that for all 4 nails, and then I cure it for 60 seconds, and then I go in and do my thumbs separately. Alrighty, once all 5 nails have had their second layer of dip powder and have finished curing in the LED UV light, I will brush off the excess dip powder yet again, and then I will add an extra layer of base gel polish just so that way it can smooth it out a little bit and make my nails ready for filing, shaping, and buffing. Which honestly I don't really have to do too much except for get around my cuticles and tidy up my side walls, because yet again, y'all know I cannot paint within the lines. The struggle is real. Okay, so once that extra layer of base coat has finished curing in my LED UV light for 60 seconds, I'm taking some alcohol and I'm just taking off the tacky, rubbing off the tacky layer of the base polish, so that way it does not clump up my file. Yet again, make sure you take off that tacky layer because it will mess up your file. I have wrecked a good little amount of files. So this is what the nails look like after filing, shaping, and buffing. And now it's time to get into some nail art. So I'm going to use my Lavender Violets black gel polish so I can make a little butterfly wing on my ring finger nail. So because that one little vein on like the outer portion was really thick on this butterfly wing, I used some acetone to go back in and clean it up. I kind of accidentally clipped that part out, but that is what I did. I used some acetone and I just cleaned up that one little area that was thicker than the rest of the lines. Granted, I ain't do that much of a good job cleaning it up because I left it kind of black around it, but I didn't want to mess up the rest of the design. I figured that one little mistake was a little bit better than ruining the whole entire butterfly design. Also, for the design, I did 2 thin layers of the black gel polish, so that way I only had to cure it for 30 seconds instead of a full 60 seconds, and I knew it was cured. So that's what I did in between my 2 little layers in between my 2 layers of my black gel polish. I cured it for 30 seconds and I used thin layers. So for the dots on the butterfly wings, I am using my white Lavender Violets gel polish, and I use my next to smallest dotting tool for the bigger dots, and then I use my smallest dotting tool for some of the teeny tiny dots. I think I only did like 2 or 3 teeny tiny dots, And as you can see, I kept hesitating on whether or not to put dots up in the veins, but I figured butterflies don't have dots in their veins, so that's why I decided against it. I don't know why I keep doing butterfly designs, and I don't even like butterflies in real life, but you know, it's whatever. Once I was happy with the dot placements, I cured it in my LED UV light for 60 seconds. And for my middle fingernail, I did two thick stripes, I guess that's what you can call it, at the base and the tip of my nail of the black lavender violet gel polish. And like I stated before, I did two thin layers to build up opacity, and then that way I didn't have to cure it as long. But also I just wanted to make sure it was cured all the way through. But when I tell y'all this nail was trial and error, I did this one nail 3 times before I finally got it right. Because this chrome powder was stressing your girl out. It was stressing me out. But, so after I liked the placement of the 2 stripes, I cured it in my LED UV light for 30 seconds. And then I used my Mini Moo chrome powder. As you can see, I had residual of another chrome powder on that nail, but it wasn't doing what I wanted to do. So I also accidentally cut out me top coating it, which this is what you're seeing. I top coated the middle fingernail with the striping brush over top of the chrome powder, so that way I could wipe off the excess chrome powder that got onto the base of the nail. And then now I'm going back and I'm top coating all 5 nails, just normal top coat, capping the edges. Make sure you cap those free edges. If you don't do nothing else with your life, make sure you cap those free edges. You might not get the job that you want, but when you do those nails, make sure you cap those free edges. But anywho, after I finished polishing the top coat on all 5 of my nails, I cured that in my LED UV light for a full 60 seconds. Alright, now you know what time it is. It's cuticle oil time, because we have put our nails through hell and high water. And so now we need to rehydrate those nails. Oh, and before I put on my cuticle oil, I used some alcohol and I wiped off I guess it's a tacky layer from that top coat. But yeah, that's what the nails look like once it has cuticle oil on them. They are happy. And here are the reveal shots. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody about what your girl is doing on her channel. Also, don't forget to follow my Instagram at unique_nails. So until next video, bye. And everything will be linked down below.